You can support my videos by downloading and collecting printable step-by-step sheets like these. Just follow the links to my Patreon page. Draw stuff real easy. Now, to draw a swan, I'm going to put kind of a line roughly down the middle there. About there and about there. And then I'm going to halve those again. So we've got roughly 4 there. And up here, around about here, I'm going to draw an ellipse like that, and I'm going to quarter that, and I'm going to put the eye just about there. Now this is all going to fit on, I hope so. Now I'm going to swoop down and then bring the beak or the bill back like that. Now you're going to want to put a little mark in there so that you know, remind yourself to leave some white there for the ink, so that you get a shiny eye. And then what we need to do is from here we need to go up and curl that around there, and then this will swoop across there like that. Now from about here, in fact, we want to go down fairly straight, and then this will curve here as well, maybe a bit like that, so you get a band at the bottom, a little marking about there, and also you get a kind of a black tip to the end of the beak there as well. If you're going to quarter that section there, that is roughly where the curve of the neck starts, and this is going to want to come right down to that forward point, so it's a kind of a curving around like that, and then you can follow this shape around. It wants to be nice and thin, not too thick there, but then it does get thicker down here. Am I still in the page? Yes. Now this is where the water's going to be, straight across, and basically the body kind of goes right the way like that along to the end. And we want then to put some wings, which are going to come up to about that kind of level there, and these are going to sweep up across pretty much to about here. Let me think. Well, now let's put the leg in there. So this is the kind of the leg going off and dabbling underwater. This is actually going to go sweep up a little bit more and curve across to about there. It's going to go there and kind of just before the halfway line, around about there, we got a little curve of feathers. We got a curve of feathers there, and we got, these are the kind of the pinions or whatever, the fingery feathers at the end. So these want to go kind of like that, come out a little bit, and again here these want to be, and then curve round, and they're all curving round a bit more each time. And here again this wants to curve, so it's a kind of a feather shape, and you're going to want the quill kind of like that, and then these will get slightly tighter and closer together like that, and sweep in underneath there. And here we got one nice big kind of feather and some more feathers just getting sweeping in underneath there. So what you want to do is to, and then put a little flick across there again as well. Keep that little bit of shininess for the eye, and then you can shade the whole thing in just black. Again, that's black, and we've got this kind of tip of the beak is black, and also this is a bit extra down at the bottom, black. Now you can be slightly feathery with these lines, because it's a feathery thing, isn't it? It's a bird. And then maybe a little kind of hint of the shape of the head there. And again, we can be quite feathery as we come down to the waterline. And we can put some feathers in. Now, I'm going to suggest, now come down this way and then just kind of fade that line out and come up to this first row of feathers. And then the second row of feathers. And remember, feathers, the quill is it kind of doesn't go right through the middle. It is slightly offset. And then this wants to kind of dot down there as well. Now you can put this part in here, and that can kind of dot down there as well. Bring that back and down and round like that. And we can just bring the tail down to the water. Now we've got the legs are going into the water there. When you are absolutely sure the ink is dry, then you can erase the pencil lines. And here I'm going to put the water line, and you're going to get kind of lines coming out, aren't you? We're going to want a bit of shading under there, I think, and a bit of shading under there. And this shading will probably go that way too. I think we'll certainly have some shading underneath there. Maybe a little bit there. Let's put the waterline in the background. There you go. How to draw a swan. Real easy.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, why not go and learn how to draw a bird box or try the mystery drawing. Click the pencil and subscribe for more real easy drawing videos, and why not go and support me on my Patreon page and get step-by-step sheets and lots more. In the meantime, keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.